Okay, I'm going to work with the postcards again and choose one of the flower images.
Okay.
And basically I'm just going to sort of create something with this to make it a bit more interesting and use it as it is, basically.
Okay.
So I want to just do a pop of colour. So I've chosen a green because I sort of see green when I see that image.
I like this stencil.
Yes, it's
I like the larger
so
one.
useful.
Yeah,
I'll be
it really
using
is.
this all the time.
Yeah.
I think. And checkers goes with everything, doesn't it? Checkers, you sort of create some gingham sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just superb. I think that'll be enough. So that'll sit on there, maybe in the middle. Yeah. Actually, I might even just cut a little bit off just to make it a little bit smaller. So I might just cut a little piece off that side and a little piece off that side to give me some room to add a splash of green around the outside. And I just love ripped paper. I just love ripping paper.
It's nice when the colour goes all the way through the paper, isn't it, Sue?
Oh yes, when you've got a coloured core. Yeah, definitely look for that. Yeah, coloured core rather than the less expensive, I think, card that's got white core.
Yeah.
So let's place that about there, and let's add some bits of torn paper. Just slot them in there, and then we'll have another bit.
I love that splash of colour. That green really works.
Yeah,
doesn't it?
yeah, it just makes it sort of pop. Another bit down there, and then I wanted to add a caption.
What's nice, you've got that black and white image, but green, of course, is the colour originally of the stalks, so it's quite a nice little combination.
Yes, that's what I mean. That's the colour I sort of look at. You know, like the rose. You know, I see kind of a pinky colour or a deep red. So I'm going to stamp one of the smaller captions. It's lovely to have the two different sizes, I think. Get rid of that, the smaller caption. And just to place that on the bottom left hand. Oh, see, I've managed to catch the birthday there as well. But I might be able to rip that off.
See, I think that's very brave, ripping after you've stamped.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. If it was me, I'd just tear straight through the stamping. So I'd probably... I guess it's your preference and your choice, isn't it?
There is an art to ripping, and you do get a feel for it if you do it more often. So
I'd have to do an orange juice and rip it up and start again.
Yeah. I know the ink's wet, so I'm just going to apply it down there. I do like sort of sewing as well on my sort of cards. So, because I couldn't bring my sewing machine, I did the sewing first.
Okay.
And I've kind of sewed a zigzag line in 3 different lengths. I'm just going to cut those threads.
So you put that through your
sewing machine? Yeah.
Great idea.
Just on a piece of spare card. So I'm going to rip those. The idea is to have a good grip of the image, and then rip towards you the bit that you want to rip off.
Okay.
I'm going to rip these off, and I'm just going to stick these on, and it looks like you've sort of sewn a little bit onto the card.
We've got a minute left, Sue, just to let you know. You're doing really well.
Ooh. Let's get these on then. Can I rip that one as well? It just ties in the black and the white, I think, if you
it does,
can add a little bit of stitching. Oh, little bits of ripped paper everywhere. It's hanging as well. I think that's quite nice to leave the threads hanging.
Do check out your baskets and make sure you get the stamps that you want. Everything's got a 10-day delay dispatch on. We are dispatching on the 25th because they're coming from Australia. What a great show.